In this video, we delve into the intriguing topic of reality and presence, inviting you to embark on a journey that explores the very essence of consciousness and the mind's pivotal role in shaping our perceptions. As we navigate through the complexities of existence, we will examine how our thoughts, beliefs, and experiences intertwine to create the reality we perceive. This exploration is not merely an academic exercise. It is a profound inquiry into the nature of our being and the world around us. By understanding the intricacies of consciousness, we can begin to unravel the layers that obscure our awareness of the present moment. The mind, with its endless capacity for thought and imagination, often distracts us from the here and now, leading us to dwell on the past or worry about the future. By cultivating mindfulness and awareness, we can enhance our ability to appreciate the beauty and complexity of our surroundings. This journey is not just about philosophical musings. It is about practical insights that can transform the way we live our lives. As we explore various perspectives on reality, we will highlight the significance of being present and how it can lead to a deeper connection with ourselves and others. So, join us as we embark on this exploration of reality and presence. And together, let's uncover the layers of consciousness that shape our experiences and perceptions. Our understanding of reality is frequently a mental projection, shaped by the intricate interplay of memories, desires, and interpretations. Each of us carries a unique tapestry of experiences that influences how we perceive the world around us. Memories, for instance, are not mere recordings of past events. They are reconstructed narratives that can be altered over time. As we recall moments from our lives, we often infuse them with our current emotions and beliefs, which can distort the original experience. This process can lead us to view reality through a lens colored by nostalgia, regret, or even longing, ultimately shaping our understanding of what is real. Desires also play a significant role in how we project our reality. When we yearn for something, our minds can create an idealized version of that desire, leading us to perceive reality in a way that aligns with our aspirations. This can result in a disconnect between what we wish to experience and what is actually happening in the present moment. Our interpretations of events further complicate this landscape. We often filter our experiences through our biases and preconceived notions, which can skew our understanding of reality. This mental projection can create a barrier between us and the actual experiences we encounter, leading us to live in a world that is more a reflection of our inner thoughts than an accurate representation of the external world. It is essential to highlight the distinction between these mental projections and actual experiences. While our thoughts and feelings are valid and significant, they do not always correspond to the reality we inhabit. Actual experiences are grounded in the present moment, rich with sensory details and authenticity, whereas mental projections can often lead us astray, trapping us in a cycle of illusion. By recognizing this difference, we can begin to disentangle ourselves from the narratives we create and open ourselves to a more genuine engagement with reality. We encourage you to question your own perceptions of reality. Are you viewing the world through the lens of your memories and desires, or are you allowing yourself to experience life as it unfolds? By cultivating awareness and mindfulness, you can start to discern the difference between your mental projections and the actual experiences that shape your life. This inquiry can lead to profound insights and a deeper connection to the present moment, ultimately enriching your understanding of reality and your place within it. In exploring the concept of psychological time, it is essential to differentiate between clock time and the subjective experience of time created by the mind. Clock time is the objective measurement of hours, minutes, and seconds, a linear progression that governs our daily schedules and societal structures. It is a universal standard that dictates when events occur, providing a framework for organization and coordination. However, psychological time is a more fluid and personal experience, shaped by our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. This internal sense of time can vary significantly from person to person and can even fluctuate within an individual depending on circumstances. For instance, moments of joy may seem to fly by, while periods of discomfort can stretch endlessly, illustrating how our emotional states influence our perception of time. The mind's narrative plays a crucial role in shaping our sense of self and continuity. Our memories, aspirations, and fears create a storyline that weaves together our past, present, and future. This narrative constructs our identity, allowing us to make sense of our experiences and place ourselves within the continuum of time. However, this mental narrative can also lead to distortions. When we dwell on past regrets or anxiously anticipate future challenges, we may find ourselves disconnected from the present moment. This disconnection can create a sense of fragmentation in our identity, as we become preoccupied with who we were or who we want to be, rather than embracing who we are right now. As we navigate through life, it is vital to reflect on our relationship with time. Are we allowing the relentless ticking of the clock to dictate our experiences, or are we cultivating an awareness of our psychological time? By examining how our thoughts and emotions influence our perception of time, we can begin to reclaim our experience of the present moment. This reflection can lead to a more profound understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Encouraging viewers to engage in this introspection, we invite you to consider how your relationship with time affects your daily life. Are you often caught in the rush of clock time, or do you find moments to pause and appreciate the richness of the present? By fostering a mindful awareness of psychological time, you can cultivate a deeper connection to your experience, enhancing your sense of continuity and self. This exploration can ultimately lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence, where time is not merely a measure, but a canvas for living fully. Memory plays a pivotal role in shaping our identity and perception of self, acting as a lens through which we interpret our experiences and understand who we are. One of the most fascinating aspects of memory is its malleability. It is not a static repository of facts, but rather a dynamic construct that can change over time. Our memories are influenced by various factors, including emotions, context, and even the passage of time. This malleability can significantly impact our sense of self, as the narratives we create around our memories can alter how we view our past and consequently our present identity. For instance, a seemingly minor event can take on greater significance as we reflect on it, reshaping our understanding of ourselves and our life story. It is essential to highlight the difference between reliving memories and recognizing their constructed nature. When we relive memories, we often experience them with the same emotions and sensations we felt at the time, which can create a powerful connection to our past. However, this process can also lead us to believe that our memories are accurate representations of reality. In truth, memories are often reconstructed rather than replayed, influenced by our current beliefs and feelings. This recognition can be liberating. Understanding that our memories are not fixed allows us to reframe our narratives and, in turn, reshape our identities. By acknowledging the constructed nature of our memories, we can gain a more nuanced perspective on our past, enabling us to let go of limiting beliefs and embrace a more expansive view of who we are. By examining the role of memory in your life, you can begin to understand how your identity is not merely a product of your past, but a continually evolving narrative. This exploration can lead to greater self-awareness and empowerment, as you recognize that you have the ability to reinterpret your memories and consequently, your identity. Embracing this fluidity can open up new possibilities for growth and transformation, allowing you to craft a self that is not bound by the past, but is informed by it. Ultimately, understanding the interplay between memory and identity can lead to a richer, more authentic experience of life. Conditioned hope can significantly influence our perception of fulfillment, often leading to dissatisfaction with the present. This phenomenon occurs when we tie our sense of happiness and contentment to future expectations, believing that our lives will improve once we achieve certain goals or attain specific desires. While hope can be a powerful motivator, it can also become a double-edged sword when it fosters a mindset that equates fulfillment solely with future outcomes. This reliance on future achievements can create a dangerous disconnect from the present moment, as we may find ourselves perpetually waiting for the next milestone to feel satisfied. When we condition our happiness on future expectations, we inadvertently create a cycle of waiting and dissatisfaction. Each time we reach a goal, we often set new ones, pushing the bar higher and higher. This relentless pursuit can lead to a sense of emptiness, as the joy of achievement is fleeting and quickly replaced by the desire for the next accomplishment. Instead of savoring our current experiences, we become fixated on what lies ahead, missing out on the richness of the present moment. This cycle can be exhausting and disheartening, as we may find ourselves perpetually chasing an elusive sense of fulfillment that never quite materializes. Moreover, this conditioned hope can lead to a distorted perception of our lives. We may overlook the beauty and opportunities available to us right now, focusing instead on what we lack or what we believe we need to be happy. This mindset can foster feelings of inadequacy and frustration, as we compare our current reality to an idealized future that may never come to fruition. The more we tie our sense of self-worth to future achievements, the more we risk losing sight of the value of our present experiences. To counteract this tendency, we encourage viewers to find contentment in the present moment. Practicing mindfulness can help cultivate an awareness of the here and now, allowing us to appreciate the small joys and simple pleasures that life offers. By shifting our focus from future expectations to present experiences, we can break the cycle of waiting and dissatisfaction. Embracing the present can lead to a deeper sense of fulfillment, as we learn to recognize that happiness is not solely found in future achievements, but can also be discovered in the richness of our current lives. Ultimately, by fostering a mindset of gratitude and presence, we can create a more satisfying and meaningful existence, free from the constraints of conditioned hope. The concept of presence is a profound and essential aspect of our lives, yet it often eludes us due to the mind's relentless efforts to grasp it. In our quest for presence, we may find ourselves caught in a paradox. The more we try to hold on to the moment or define what it means to be present, the more we create a sense of separation from it. This striving can lead to frustration and anxiety as we become preoccupied with achieving a state of mindfulness rather than simply experiencing it. The mind, with its tendency to analyze and categorize, can inadvertently distance us from the very essence of presence we seek. Instead of immersing ourselves in the richness of the current moment, we may become trapped in a cycle of thoughts and expectations, missing the beauty that exists right before us. Recognizing that presence is always available is crucial for cultivating a deeper connection to our lives. Presence is not a destination to be reached or a goal to be achieved. It is an inherent quality of our being that exists in every moment. Whether we are engaged in mundane tasks or experiencing profound joy, the opportunity to be present is always within our grasp. By acknowledging this availability, we can shift our perspective from one of striving to one of acceptance. This realization can be liberating, as it allows us to let go of the pressure to get it right, and instead embrace the natural flow of life as it unfolds. To encourage viewers to practice being present without striving, we invite you to explore simple techniques that foster mindfulness. One effective approach is to focus on your breath. By bringing your attention to the rhythm of your inhalations and exhalations, you can anchor yourself in the present moment, creating a space for awareness to blossom. Another technique is to engage your senses fully. Notice the colors, sounds, and textures around you. This sensory engagement can draw you into the here and now, allowing you to experience life more vividly. Ultimately, the significance of presence lies in its ability to enrich our lives and deepen our connections with ourselves and others. When we cultivate a practice of being present, we open ourselves to the fullness of each moment, experiencing life with greater clarity and appreciation. By letting go of the need to strive for presence and instead embracing it as a natural state, we can transform our relationship with time and existence. In doing so, we create a more meaningful and fulfilling life grounded in the beauty of the present moment. The ego plays a significant role in shaping our perception of reality, often leading to suffering and discontent. At its core, the ego thrives on comparison and projection, constantly measuring our worth against others and projecting our desires and fears onto the world around us. This relentless comparison can create a distorted view of ourselves and our lives, as we may find ourselves focusing on what we lack rather than appreciating what we have. The ego's tendency to compare can lead to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and resentment as we become preoccupied with how we measure up to others. This cycle of comparison not only diminishes our self-esteem, but also fosters a sense of separation from those around us, reinforcing the illusion that we are isolated in our struggles. Moreover, the discomfort that arises from the ego's demands can be profound. The ego often sets unrealistic expectations for ourselves, insisting that we achieve certain milestones, maintain specific appearances, or attain particular statuses to feel validated. When we fail to meet these demands, we may experience feelings of shame, frustration, or anxiety. This internal pressure can create a constant state of dissatisfaction, as we chase after an ideal that is often unattainable. The ego's incessant need for validation and recognition can lead us to neglect our true selves, causing us to lose touch with our authentic desires and values. Instead of living in alignment with who we are, we may find ourselves conforming to external standards, further perpetuating our suffering. To encourage viewers to recognize the ego's role in their experiences, it is essential to cultivate self-awareness. By observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment, we can begin to identify when the ego is at play. Notice the moments when you find yourself comparing your life to others or feeling inadequate based on external standards. Acknowledging these patterns can be the first step toward breaking free from the ego's grip. Additionally, practicing mindfulness can help us detach from the ego's demands. By grounding ourselves in the present moment, we can create space to observe our thoughts without becoming entangled in them. This practice allows us to recognize that our worth is not contingent upon comparison or external validation, but is inherent in our being. Ultimately, understanding how the ego influences our perception can empower us to navigate our experiences with greater clarity and compassion. By recognizing the ego's role in our lives, we can begin to dismantle the barriers it creates, fostering a deeper connection to ourselves and others. This awareness can lead to a more fulfilling and authentic existence, free from the suffering that often accompanies the ego's relentless pursuit of validation. Awareness plays a crucial role in recognizing reality, serving as a powerful tool that allows us to perceive life more clearly and authentically. One of the first steps in this journey is understanding the distinction between awareness and mental noise. Mental noise encompasses the incessant chatter of thoughts, judgments, and distractions that often cloud our perception. This internal dialogue can create a barrier between us and the present moment, leading us to misinterpret our experiences and react based on conditioned responses rather than genuine awareness. In contrast, true awareness is a state of being that transcends this mental noise, allowing us to observe our thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. It is a quiet, receptive state that enables us to engage with reality as it is, rather than how we think it should be. Cultivating awareness is essential for accessing presence, as it invites us to fully engage with the here and now. When we practice awareness, we begin to notice the subtleties of our experiences, the sights, sounds, and sensations that make up our reality. This practice here can be as simple as taking a moment to breathe deeply and tune into our surroundings, or it can involve more structured mindfulness exercises. By consistently bringing our attention back to the present moment, we can gradually quiet the mental noise that often distracts us. This shift allows us to experience life more vividly and authentically, fostering a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us. As we cultivate awareness, we also open the door to clarity, which can profoundly transform our relationship with life. Clarity allows us to see situations and challenges without the distortion of our fears, biases, or preconceived notions. When we approach life with clarity, we can respond to circumstances with greater wisdom and compassion, rather than reacting impulsively based on our emotional triggers. This newfound perspective can lead to more meaningful interactions and decisions, as we become more attuned to our true desires and values. Moreover, clarity can help us navigate the complexities of life with a sense of ease and acceptance. When we recognize reality as it is, we can let go of the need to control outcomes or cling to specific expectations. This acceptance fosters resilience, enabling us to face challenges with a calm and open heart. Ultimately, the importance of awareness in recognizing reality cannot be overstated. By cultivating awareness and embracing clarity, we can transform our relationship with life, experiencing it with greater depth, authenticity, and fulfillment. This journey toward awareness invites us to live more fully in the present, enriching our lives and deepening our connections with ourselves and others. Shifting our perspective can be a transformative experience, leading to a profound sense of freedom in our lives. One of the most impactful realizations in this journey is recognizing that time is, in many ways, a mental construct. While we often perceive time as a linear progression of past, present, and future, this understanding can limit our experience of reality. When we become overly focused on the past or preoccupied with future outcomes, we may find ourselves trapped in a cycle of regret or anxiety. This fixation can create a sense of urgency and pressure as we constantly chase after what has already happened or what is yet to come, often at the expense of fully engaging with the present moment. By acknowledging that time is a mental construct, we can begin to alleviate some of the pressure and anxiety that accompany our daily lives. This shift in perspective allows us to step back from the relentless ticking of the clock and the societal expectations that often dictate our actions. When we understand that our experience of time is shaped by our thoughts and perceptions, we can cultivate a greater sense of freedom. We can choose to let go of the burdens of past mistakes and future worries, recognizing that the only moment we truly have is now. This realization can be liberating, as it empowers us to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, feelings, and actions in the present. Embracing the present as the only reality is a crucial step in this process. When we fully engage with the here and now, we open ourselves to the richness of our experiences. The present moment is where life unfolds, filled with opportunities for connection, growth, and joy. By shifting our focus away from the constraints of time, we can cultivate mindfulness and awareness, allowing us to appreciate the beauty and complexity of our surroundings. This practice can lead to a deeper sense of fulfillment, as we learn to savor each moment rather than rushing through life in pursuit of future goals. By practicing mindfulness and cultivating awareness, you can begin to experience the transformative power of presence. This shift in perspective not only alleviates pressure and anxiety, but also opens the door to a more authentic and meaningful existence. As we wrap up our exploration of the present moment and the nature of reality, it's essential to recap the key points we've discussed. Recognizing the present moment is not just a philosophical concept. It is a vital practice that can profoundly impact our lives. By understanding that our perception of reality is often shaped by our thoughts, memories, and the ego, we can begin to cultivate a deeper awareness of our experiences. This awareness allows us to break free from the constraints of conditioned hope and mental noise, enabling us to engage with life more fully and authentically. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends or family who might benefit from this exploration of presence and awareness. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to continuing this conversation as we navigate the complexities of presence and reality together. Remember, the present moment is where life unfolds, and embracing it can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence.